Hello, this is Kenny. I'm going to talk to you about the Unix command ps. PS stands for process status. It basically shows the descended processes we are running. As we can see here, I am running bash the terminal and ps the command. If you remember from the previous video about fork and exec vp, Sandy briefly talked to you about ps. PS will be useful for you when you will be using certain system calls such as fork and exec vp. Maybe you are going to run into problems where your child process didn't end properly or where there will be zombie processes. PS will help you troubleshoot them. First off, I will create a program in C++ that will run forever. I will be using the Vim text editor and my file name will be called main.cpp. I already coded this beforehand. All my program will do will say while true. It will output the statement hello and wait for 1 second using the sleep function. Now let's compile the program with G++ main.cpp -o test. This will create an executable called test. Now if I wanted to run test, I will write /test. As you can see, hello is being outputted every 1 second. And if I wanted to stop the foreground process, I will press Ctrl Z. Now I will run ps, and we can see that bash is running along with my program and ps. Running ps with no optional flags, we will receive 4 output fields. PID stands for process ID number that is associated with a command. TTY is just the terminal space that these commands are in. Bash, test, and ps are in the terminal space PTS/0 for this terminal. Now if I were to go over to this next terminal and type in ps, we will see that bash and ps are in the terminal space PTS/9. Time does not mean real time. Rather, it is the CPU's time of running the processes. CMD stands for command. As you can see, bash, test, and ps. If you remember, my program test is still stopped. What I could do to end my program is to type in fg and send test into the foreground and then press Ctrl C. However, for this video I will use the kill command instead. Kill uses the PID of the command to end my program. The PID of test is 7151. Now if I wrote in kill 7151, it kills my program. Now if I tried to write FG, it says that my program has been terminated. I will explain kill in more detail in the next video. The most important ps command that I can think of is the ps-aux command. It shows you all your processes on your computer. But first let me point out to you that ps also shows the command with their flags. As you can see here, ps-aux. The command doesn't necessarily have to be ps, it could be any other command too. Now let's scroll up real quick. The output fields that are important to ps-aux, besides the ones I've already talked to you about, are the user and stat. User is who the processes were started by. As you can see, root started these processes and Kenny started these processes. Stat has many different variables that mean different things, but the one to look out for the most has to be the letter Z, because Z stands for zombie processes. You don't want these because they take up your resources. And this concludes my video.